The recent alleged torture of author Kakwenza Rukirabashija and the Kasese Registrar for the National Unity Platform Samuel Masereka have sparked debate and outrage from different people, including opposition politicians. Last week, the opposition MPs walked out of Parliament, suspending their plenary attendance for 2 weeks unless matters of torture and illegal detention were addressed.
Free our people!
Today, the MPs gathered at Parliament to forge a way forward. As this was happening, security officers arrested the woman MP for Mityana district, Joyce Vagala, for carrying T-shirts printed with anti-torture messages. Police held her briefly and returned the garments.
End torture, end abductions, end killings.
Together with the leader of opposition in Parliament, Mathias Mpuga, the MPs resolved to open a public register for complaints of torture and arbitrary arrests.
We want to give these families a chance to make their complaint known, because we are going to pursue, we are going to demand for justice to these citizens.
Most of our people come to us complaining that their people have been taken away. They don't know where they are. It is so we got fed up, and we, the members of Parliament, decided to do this. It is a communication we are passing on to the people out there that the minister is not performing as expected.
They also announced plans to censure Security Minister Major General Jim Muhwezi. The rules of proceeding Parliament indicate that at least 1/3 of MPs should append their signatures on the list if the motion is to proceed.
You don't force people to sign. People are convinced to sign. Those who are convinced that this minister is not fit will join us, because we find him culpable in all these crimes against the population.
On the floor of Parliament later, Acting Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister Wilson Muruli Mukasa gave a statement.
A good number of these names, unfortunately, didn't have clear particulars regarding their clear address and area of abode. When that list was received, Right Honorable Speaker, it was given to the police and other security agencies.
Can they tell us the case they have opened up against officers who detained Kakwenza Rukirabashija? Yes, he could have committed wrongs. Yes, there are criminal responsibilities there. But is torture the way that you saw it? And we cannot pretend that we did not see it.
Every day we see non-uniformed men brutally arresting people on the streets. And this information finds its way onto the social media platform, and it embarrasses us.
Deputy Speaker Anita Mong gave Parliament's Human Rights Committee 45 days to come up with a report on torture cases and arbitrary arrests and detention.
And we will want a report in this House for us to know whether what was said is correct or not. When you look at Article 44 of the Constitution, it prohibits the derogation from the enjoyment of freedom and torture.
Ali Mivule, NTV.